approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Alabama's offense will get the ball first. And we get a look at Ryan Williams. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys in the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all of the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Biletnikoff awards. The tradition at the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
It's complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. He's past the sticks. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown tie. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Mitch Griffin. They'll have to deal with one of the top cover corners in the country in Xavier Brown. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out wide left, it's Allen. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20? They'll mark it at the 22.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Left side is Hamlet. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback keep. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Pirates send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing Mack. Look out. They get to him as he throws. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Pushes ahead. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quick completion to the right. And he's still running after the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Oh, he's got some space. Let's talk about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every...
Fires into traffic, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Still looking, trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Pirates in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Gray. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Pirates line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Shakes a man and he might take off. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Stopped right there. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hill. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Austin Mack. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Running inside, it's Hill. Got the first down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll go play action with Mack. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Trying to barge in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. They'll try to run it in. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
East Carolina, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down. They try to get it outside on the left. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Pirates will call on their punt team. Trying to get started. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Tide ready to roll on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Drops back on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gray. He'll be dropped. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Throws it off the RPO. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Searching for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw again. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Fresh center down's going to the air. Makes the catch, it's Hamlet. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun. And he gets it away. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy completion. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Under pressure. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Motion from the back. Mack. Holds on, it's Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. To throw, it's Mack. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Clemson Tigers. And it's LSU who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game at Bryant-Denny Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Trying to take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rodgers. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll go play action with Mack. Right down the middle. A spectacular one-hand grab. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hill. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Makes the grab. It's 4. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Alabama quickly back to the line. Motion from the wideout. Play action on first down. Right side, it's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Left side is Rodgers. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Throwing Mack. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Again, it's Mack. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And it's third and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
and how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Pirates want to move quickly. Keeps it, looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Went to the running game on first down, now second down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Short pass. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
The run inside. It's great. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Good right down the boulevard.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Austin Mack. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. The give on the counter. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for room. It's Hill. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. From the gun, it's Hill. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Mack. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Brought down. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and short, they'll give it to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and that is likely how we'll wrap up the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. trying to turn the corner on the right. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. 2nd and long here.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Extending the play. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Here comes that Alabama offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Turns up, it's Edwards. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They'll toss it to the left. Breaks into the open. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Throwing Mack. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, and the route is on.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And the returner is stopped. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're all over him. And down he goes.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays and the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Caught. No chance to run, but still a good gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Great place to start for this offense. Oh, what a cut! The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The keeper on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense not fooled at all as they stop this play at the line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 3rd and 9. Austin Mack unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. See some running room. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quick give. It's Gray. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a little space. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Gray. Sweet cut there.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll run him again. Nowhere to go. It's 3rd and 5. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been